Hello, folks. We'll be getting started very shortly. And hello, Troll. I have to hydrate and run. Have a good stream. You have a good, run. Hi, Turtle. Bye, Turtle. Have a good run. That's alright. I'm gonna be quiet for just a moment. I need to get some stuff set up because it's been a sec. So I'm gonna be right back with y'all, and we'll be getting started very shortly. Don't you worry. Hello, Andrew. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm messing with something right now. I'm doing a little bit of education before we start. Interesting. Oh, fascinating, fascinating. Okay, alright. I've done my education for the day. I can actually get started. Oh gosh, sorry that took me a sec. I just had to know. I had to know something. And honestly, it's the funniest shit that I've seen all day. This is the most evil laugh I've ever heard. I think it's fitting. I think it's fitting. I'm not gonna tell you why either. That's between me and me, actually. Nobody else. I get to know. Maybe one other person later. Maybe I'll talk to Tessa about it, because it's funny as fuck, but also not for stream consumption. Oh, goodness gracious. It's been, what, like a week? Oh my god, I've been so terrible about being here. My bad, folks, my bad. Life has been insane. Like, actually completely nuts. Totally and utterly wild. I don't I'm not gonna talk about why either. Like, it is ongoing, developing. I think it's going to be good. I think it's gonna be all right, but it's also like, oh my god, it's too much to talk about. If I told you, it's one of those kinds of things where if I was like, yeah, I'll give you just a brief summary so you know what's going on, and the brief summary would take like an hour and leave you with more questions than answers. It's that kind of thing. Or you making me miss fours, 67% hit chances in a row, then losing two soldiers in one turn. Was that the evil laugh? No. No, not quite. Not quite, but good guess. Reasonable, reasonable. But I wouldn't play the XCOM campaign off stream. I gotta at least make you miss those four, 2/3 chances to hit, like, on the stream so that everybody can watch. Shaking my head, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope that everybody's doing well. Hope that everybody's doing okay. I think I am. I think I am. I think I think it's okay. I think I'm all right. Today might be a little bit shorter. I make no guarantees whatsoever, but I should stream. I should stream. I should try to keep form and keep at it, and one foot in front of the other and all that jazz. So if I'm here for an hour or two, as far as I'm concerned, that's all right. I know the goal is like 3 hours, and today of all days, I actually have time, but you know, the next come to it's so fun. It's a good game. It's a good game. I of course prefer my long war. What can I say? What can I say? But that's because I'm obsessed and abnormal and a little bit weird. Let me double check something here real quick. Good, 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 good. I have some paranoia. I've been playing a lot more like VR stuff here lately. Like a lot. I've actually been really focused on. This is gonna sound so. I don't even know how it's gonna sound. It's gonna sound very not like me. I've been very focused on exercise recently. But not like in a I'm going to the gym and lifting weights thing. Like, God, that's not the physique that I'm going for, like, in the slightest. I want to be a live little thing. That's me. And what that means is, just a bit of cardio to keep myself, like, healthy. And so I've been playing a lot of, like, Beat Saber, because physical therapy's been going really well. That's the big thing. I go to physical therapy 2 days a week. And that has been showing just incredible results. We are to the point, as of yesterday, we did progress note. And it might be to the point that insurance might not approve any more sessions. I might be getting to the point that I'm going to be done with physical therapy, which is crazy. Like, in the past week, I've gone up, or 2 weeks, God, I don't actually remember. In very short order, I've been going up, like, the different band strengths for the exercises. They've been adding in a lot more. We've been working on strength. I have full mobility again. It's crazy. It really is a night and day difference. It seems good. It feels great. And what that means is that I can actually consistently do physical things, like, on my feet again. Like, for those of you who don't remember, because who remembers this ultra-specific injury of the girlie on the internet? Like, I don't blame you. I had an ankle injury back a year ago? A About a year ago. Oh my god. What the hell? How is 2024, like, over halfway over? I'm looking at my calendar right now. What the hell? No, 2024 just started. It just started. It's summer, that's why. I don't, I don't know how I don't know how I feel about it being July, folks. It's not even like we're getting in a couple days. It'll be solidly mid-July. Like I can almost say that it's early, but it's like the 9th, right? Like I can't keep saying that for long. Oh my god, I'm gonna be 25 next month. Oh god, what the hell? Oh my god. I know, it's Wrath Month and I've not punched anyone yet. Goodness gracious, I mean, I'm behind. Like, I feel like this year has just flown by so incredibly quickly. I can't even explain why, it just has. it really feels like it was just like March. March was a couple weeks ago. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Not good, I don't think. um, Suffice to say, wow, God, time's been flying. But I've been working at the physical therapy for a while, and it's been showing results. It's just crazy having that mobility. It's not quite 100% necessarily, but I think it functionally will be before too terribly long, right? This is building up some strength in places so that, you know, my ankles have a capacity to support some strain. Frankly, they're probably almost as well off as they were pre-injury. Just a bit of exercises to fortify them, and I think we'll be good. So, but what that means is now I can actually play my VR stuff again because you're standing and you're moving around a little bit, and that's shockingly hard on the ankles. And I really like my Beat Saber game, and I play a lot of Beat Saber, and I've been doing some kind of exercise, either going to physical therapy or playing a Beat Saber or some other VR. It's always been Beat Saber. Who am I kidding? I have a Beat Saber machine. It's not a VR machine. It plays Beat Saber. But I've been doing that like every day, and it's felt really, really good. Um, it's very fortuitous. Like right around this time, they dropped OST 7 for Beat Saber, and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. It's actually crazy good. Like I don't know. I think for people who haven't played it or haven't messed with or kept an eye on VR in a long time, it's gonna sound really strange what I want to describe of it. Where I got an ankle injury as a kid. I was a little idiot who decided to rub a 70-degree concrete slope was a good idea. Kids are crazy, Andrew. I get it. I get it. I mean, the idea, like, when you're just a little kid, you look at that and it's like, how could that possibly injure me? I just run up the 70-degree concrete slope. Watch this. I'm glad you didn't majorly injure yourself, but goodness gracious. That had to hurt. But yeah, I think, gosh, I would love to show this off on stream sometime. I did figure out the VR thing. I don't think that Beat Saber is the game, and I'm looking at the way that I've got everything set up, and I might want some upgrades before we try to consistently stream VR stuff. I'm sorry that plans have been falling through constantly to do special things on stream. That's just the point in life I'm at right now, unfortunately. I'm just busy, 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 hardly have time for prep, trying to get a lot of things together, scrambled together. We're making do, we're making do. But I think Beat Saber is one of those games that definitely needs me to be able to use the webcam because goodness gracious, I think it's unwatchable unless you can actually see the movements that somebody's making. Because otherwise you're just kind of swinging at blocks. And hell, frankly, because of how VR works, you don't even necessarily see the full, like, saber that you're swinging around a lot of the time, especially for, like, the low hits. Because if you're facing forward and just trusting the movement of your arms, you aren't necessarily keeping the actual motions in your field of view, so it's like, what are you all going to be watching? I guess you'll be listening to the music pop, but shaking my head. Beat Saber seems fun, but damn, VR is insanely hard to get here. It's not very accessible. It's not very accessible, and although that's getting better, I feel like there's getting to be a lot of good entry level stuff. There's actually good equipment. Like, what I've got is literally the original Quest sitting right here. Look, I can slap it. I shouldn't do that. I hope it's okay. I've got, the original Quest sitting over there. That thing is old at this point. Old, old, old. They're coming out with they've come out with the Quest 3, actually. They're still selling the 2, but they're selling the Quest 3. PSVR 2, I think, is a thing that's coming out, right? So, like, I'm generations behind at this point. And this equipment is good enough to play Beat Saber pretty well. I've been trying to experiment with some more advanced titles, and hell, even with Beat Saber, now that I'm playing it consistently, I'm starting to feel the limitations of the hardware. It's fun, it's really good. I think it's a way of playing games that is important and kind of a big deal, but also, oh my goodness gracious, am I ready for an upgrade? Something that can use an air link, as opposed to being wired in, which apparently they just can do now and have the connection be fine. Things with wider field of view, stuff like that. It's like, oh no, it's making me a VR consumer. Oh no, because that's expensive. Ah. But what I want to talk about rather than the tech is just like, it's not just that the technology has been getting better. I think that's something a lot of people thought that we were waiting for with early VR, like when the Quest was new, right? When you had that first generation of like actually consumer accessible consoles that weren't just glorified tech demos. When Half-Life Alyx, took the world by storm, when Beat Saber was first launching and just had a couple OSTs, that era. When Blade and Sorcery was just an arena game. That kind of deal. Is VR games... You had a couple good ones. And that was about it. And the good ones were maybe... I mean, Alyx was excellent. Alyx was excellent. Beat Saber was fun. I really liked Beat Saber. I'll admit, at the time, there wasn't anything too terribly groundbreaking about Beat Saber just yet, and I think a lot of people instinctively wanted to point to the technology. But OST 7, I think, has convinced me of a completely different phenomena, and when I say it, I hope that it makes sense. Because I have been playing on the same technology for years now. Right? I've gone from OST 1, 2, and 3, the early versions of Beat Saber, to now with OST 7. That's a span of years. And what they have created, again, that I'm playing on the same tech, is transcendent. They are telling with movement... God, how do I even describe this? It's like, those Wii dance games? I should probably actually watch someone play Alyx. It's really good. You will never get the full experience from a flat screen. Which I think is the main thing that I can say about VR at this point is... It doesn't translate, the way that it feels doesn't translate to a flat screen. It really is something you have to feel to believe. But Alyx is good. Alyx is really good fun. It's probably one of the more watchable VR experiences too on a flat screen, just because at the end of the day, it is a Half-Life game. It plays like a Half-Life game, So if you enjoy watching, if you would enjoy watching a playthrough of Half-Life 1 or 2, Alyx, you'll probably enjoy much the same way. It's gonna be like 2 decades till getting a headset in the middle of nowhere in the Balkans. Yes, yes. I just, I want to caution because I do know, the way that VR presents on a flat screen sucks a lot of the time. Especially like again, a game like Beat Saber is like so boring to watch, I feel like is a very particular person that enjoys watching Beat Saber. Especially like Beat Saber that doesn't have like a hot lady dancing in the corner. Like those are the categories, and it's like that. Not a whole lot of people are into that kind of thing for good reason. Hello, Sneaky Rat. Hello, Josh. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I don't stink though. I, don't, I mean, I haven't taken a shower yet today, but I took a shower for work yesterday. Shaking my head. I don't know why you think I stink. Oh, goodness gracious. But, oh, what's it called? What's it called? I. Yes, the other week. Last week? No, 2 weeks ago. I was feeling well enough to be on my feet and actually play, like, Beat Saber again. And I realized that OST 7 was there and I decided to play it. And I had been enjoying the OSTs because Beat Saber comes out with these, free music packs that are just more Beat Saber music. A lot of them are original compositions for Beat Saber. Some of them are licensed music that just work really well for Beat Saber. But they're all like official, right? And you just get them as free updates. And it's sick. And I had been enjoying those more and more and more as the years had gone by, to the point where I don't even play 1, 2, and 3 anymore. I just play like some of 4 and a lot, and for a while, a lot of 5 and 6. And then 7 came out. And 7 crossed the goddamn Rubicon. There's no going back for me anymore. I mean, and this is what I mean in terms of the VR phenomena, is for so long, I think so many of us believe that the limitations were technical, but playing on the same original quest that I have been all these years, the experience provided by OST 7 and Beat Saber is unlike anything that I've ever played before. They've mastered so many different techniques to develop good songs and strong gameplay to the point where it feels like a completely different game. And that's a very bold claim. I'm using some very strong words there. I'm not being dramatic. I mean it. In Beat Saber, I played what was the functional equivalent of a boss fight that felt like a one-on-one confrontation. Felt like I was like fighting along with the music and had me doing these sick poses naturally without even trying. It was a powerful experience, and that wasn't even my favorite song in that pack. One of them made me feel like I was dancing at a goddamn club, and I like actually like bopping to it. Not just, oh, I like this music and I'm putting a little extra swing into my movements. It's just the way that it was structured naturally encouraged those movements. It was a joyful physical experience. It's the difference between, those Wii dance games where, like, you were dancing, but actually what you were doing was just rushing into the next position, the next snapshot image of a dance, as opposed to actually doing like fluid motions and properly dancing. Yeah, those are fun, but kind of awkward unless you had the imagination and the skill to really throw yourself into it. But they figured it out. They've gone so far beyond to my knowledge, the entire rest of the dance genre of games. And it's not technology dependent. They didn't come up with some new sensor to track more of your body, it's not some haptic feedback magic. It's the same technology, it's the same game. The techniques are improved. And I've been looking around more and more. I haven't played a lot of these games yet, but this is part of why I'm so excited about VR right now. Is I've been looking around and I'm realizing, goodness gracious, when we weren't looking, I think that right now is when a lot of developers are finally getting it. Crafting a good level is hard. Crafting a good level is hard, and I think that's what VR has been missing for a long time. A lot of the fundamental challenges, because it's not easy. It's not easy, as you say, Antro. A lot of the challenges that come along with designing content for VR, designing levels, are not necessarily completely novel, but different enough, introduce enough new wrinkles and layers that you can't just bring in the old industry knowledge and have a good VR title. You'll have a kind of jank passable one. That's the kind that people were looking at years ago saying, yeah, it needs some work. Yeah, it needs some work. They use the score to incentivize people to play the game in a fun way, like how Ultra Kill gives you a better score for constantly switching weapons and doing combos. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's... And Beat Saber had some of that even at launch, right? Encouraging you to strike blocks precisely and with long motions in order to get more score, but that was only a wrinkle. It's added more. Just every once in a while they add in a new tool to the level maker's toolbox that lets them do some more fun stuff. Like they added these a couple years ago, they added these little kind of half blocks that would be attached to a larger proper block. You only have to hit the core block same as before. But if you hit the tiny ones, you get more score. And they make a very nice sound and a nice little crackling sensation with your controller. And so they feel really good to just sweep through the whole thing, which can allow for, some slightly more complicated patterns. There's another one that provides no score whatsoever. It's a guiding line. It's like it's a line. It makes a buzzing sound, and when it kind of, you hit a block that's attached to it, and it kind of catches your saber, and it doesn't pull it, it doesn't do anything crazy, it has no mechanical influence, but it kind of gives you a line in which to kind of guide the saber along, which can allow for you to do some very extended, unscored movements and make the player feel safe to move in ways that aren't shooting for blocks. The song, my favorite one from OST 7, makes use of this to let you know, as the player, that you can raise up one of your arms just completely above your head while you're like going at it with your other hand, just smacking blocks left and right. And then it tells you when to drop back down in like a sudden motion to, re-enter that hand into, normal play. And it's impossible to describe how good that feels, because when you're moving it, it really feels like you're dancing. Right? It feels like, you've gotten into it, you're in the zone, you're putting your hands above your head, and it just feels great. And they've done that now. They've figured out the techniques to make that work, not just mechanically, not just that they have the tools, but they figured out how to consistently apply the tools to make great levels. So that's my opinion on the new Beat Saber OST. What are those like red glowy see-through boxes of Beat Saber? I've never seen an explanation for those. Just saw them in a few videos. Those are, you have to avoid being in those with your headset. So those encourage physical movement of like your whole body. If one's coming at you that's like above. You need to duck down, dodge side to side, that kind of deal. Because if you pass through it with your headset, you rapidly lose your kind of health, I guess you would call it. Because if you miss enough blocks, that takes points off your kind of, again, I'm going to call it health. I don't think it's ever called that in the game. But it kind of fills that little meter at the bottom. And if you run out, it's just like Guitar Hero or whatever, if you miss too much, you get knocked out of a level. And by hitting blocks consistently, you can build back up that score. So you just can't miss too many things at once, or dive headfirst into one of those kind of red, glowy see-through boxes. um, but like those red, glowy see-through boxes have been in the game, I think, since it launched. I think they've been a thing in the game since launch, and now they're doing fascinating things with them to again encourage interesting fluid motion. It's just really cool. I think it's nifty. I think it's real nifty, actually. But that's my opinion on it. I don't know what more I can say about it besides I think it's really cool. It's part of why I really want to bring some VR stuff, to the show here. It's gonna take some more setup, I think, to really make it good, you know? I think it's gonna take some more setup to really make it good. It always does. It always does. Shaking my head, shaking my head. I only really know Beat Saber stuff. It's Stupendium's Impossible Geometry Song. I have no idea what that is, but I can respect that. Here, I'm gonna get the game open. Y'all have listened to me ramble about nonsense plenty long enough. It's time. Never kept up with it due to being restricted to a boring old monitor. Fair, fair. I think. Ah. You know what's tempting? I'm not gonna do it on stream. I need to at least get past, like, the prologue and all that. She finally did it. Tessa finally got me playing Fatal Bullet. The problem is, I think I might like it too. Like, oh no. Oh no. It's a Sword Art Online game. And she told me that I would enjoy it a long time ago. And then just here recently, we were talking about it, and it was like $5 in the Steam sale, and I was like, fine. And then I played it for like I only had like an hour, I think. Yeah, like literally like playtime 59 minutes. Like an hour to play it last night. And I might like it. You might see it on the stream sometime. It's a little weird. I want to at least get through like the opening because it's a lot of cutscenes of questionable writing quality, and it's kind of a lot. But I feel like the gameplay could be interesting. Oh me, oh my, it's got a sandworm in it? It's got a sandworm in it. I haven't seen the sandworm. I'm still, like, in baby tutorial mode. I haven't even left my house. But that's what I spent last night playing. I mean, spent last night. Like, again, an hour while I was waiting for my laundry to be able to change over so that I could have clean clothes today. Yeah. There's that. I played, what else have I played while I've not been on stream? What other games have I been sinning with? How dare I play games off stream? I did a little bit of Rain World, actually. I, what is it? And not on, like, our main save. Our main save is dead. Sorry, my bad. That's the wrong one entirely. It's just like Barren Spice from the desert planet. Yeah, yeah, mm-hmm. From the desert planet. Oh, I need the rat too. I decided, I don't know, it had been a long time since I played Rain World, and I was really wanting to start something fresh, and I decided to mess around with it a bit. Is really all. And honestly, I was having a really good time with it, but I also couldn't. Number one, my internet was out at the time, so there was actually no way that I could stream it, and we were completely off schedule. And also, load that, give me the rat. Bring me the rat. There we go. Hell yeah. I had like 5 save files before I finished Raid World because I sucked. That's very fair. I bounced to another one, and I've been rather happy with this one. But I actually recorded it. I recorded a fair bit of it. And it's honestly, number one, in the recording, I decided to do so kind of on a whim. Well, I wasn't entirely sober. And it's honestly deeply funny to me. I don't think that it could be funny to anybody else. I don't think that it could possibly be funny to anybody else, but I enjoyed watching it back. At least until the point where I got, like, sufficiently high that I was, like, catatonic and not even talking. That definitely was a moment that we reached, but while I was talking, I don't know what the heck I was on about, but it was kind of fun. Let's see. I should leave this. Sleep-deprived me will laugh at anything. Even me? Oh, I'm flattered. Second raid rolled again. I got rusty. It's absolutely one of those games. It's like... I don't know. I mean, there's just something about it that is so... the way that it is, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but... it's like, oh my god, I can't process Rain World. I can't be in Rain World mode unless I've been playing Rain World, you know? But them's the breaks. That's life. We've got a mission to do, actually. Did we set up a squad last time? Yeah, I know this one.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Let's see here. Let's see. I owe somebody something important. This is important. This is very important. Let's find one. Where is it? I see the one that she was, but she hasn't ended up a sniper, so we're going hunting for a moment. Yeah. Not a very good aim stat. We can do better. It's got so much world in this raid. I just can't world that hard right now. No, that's so real, though. You gotta get the ball rolling, then it builds up speed on its own. Like, once you're flowing with it... Oh, that's the same person. I'm so stupid. I'm looking for a lady sniper candidate. Because Tessa asked, and I am mandated to give back her soldier, and I want to. You'd be okay. You'd be okay. I was hasty. I was hurt and I was hasty. In summary. But this works. In fact, we can even get her on mission. We can even get her on mission, actually, I think. Hold on. I want her on mission. Let's get her out there.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
I mean, this is the squad we put together, and it's a fine-looking squad. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks, it's a fine-looking squad, but... Nah, let's just send this as is. Let's just send it as is. Let's just do it. Bah!
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada.
Alright, what's going on, Bradford? Okay, Bradford doesn't want to tell us. Bradford's feeling a little bit shy. So, let me introduce us to Operation Defiant Pyre, folks. This is a council mission. This is the first council mission of the campaign, as I recall, actually, in Saskatoon, Canada. Council missions are their own beast. They are special missions, usually with special, unique objectives. Many of them, you know, fall into kind of a type, right? There's a lot of protect the VIP missions, there's some don't let the bomb fucking explode missions, that kind of deal. Those are council missions. Those wacky Canadians and their alien invasions. Hello, Glasgow. Hello, hello. Those wacky aliens. It's good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. This is a special mission, though. This is, of all the council missions, this is one of the most important, one of the most near and dear to my heart. I have named the stream after it. If this mission is all that we do today, I will be happy. So long as we complete it successfully. Because, my god, failing this mission would suck. But how you doing, Glav? Welcome in. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, this mission mostly speaks for itself. I don't want to spoil it. Doing good, melting slightly. I feel that. It's a nice cool 97 degrees Fahrenheit today. My god. Okay, I don't feel that. I don't think it's nearly that hot here. It had been getting that hot here a couple weeks ago, but my goodness gracious. That just ain't right. Somebody forgot to pay the cooling bill. Oh, jeez. So, intel indicates a high-value civilian asset somewhere on site, exact location unknown, and the enemy is present in unknown numbers. We are to locate the VIP and protect the VIP at all costs. So let's get on the ground and see what's going on, shall we? Hey, look. It's Glavko's place, back there, on fire.
UN official Peter Van Dorn and his entourage were caught in an explosion that decimated a nearby bridge, and we're picking up hostiles converging on the area. We need you to confirm Mr. Van Dorn is still alive, and bring him back safe before the whole place is overrun. New objective received.
Hey, friendly's over here.
Hey, friendly's over here. Let's go. Oh, this is a good mission. This is
On the move.
peak XCOM. So we got friendly over here. We've got friendly. He's vibing. He's hanging out. This mission is. Let's brief a little bit on the map and what we're looking at here, because I know how to play this mission. You don't know how to play this mission, and that's okay. This is a roadway, but it's a bit of a unique beast. The roadway is kind of split up by a lot of heavy cover or sharp elevation changes that create some line of sight zones in the map. This is a zone. You see this heavy cover? It creates a zone here. This drops down sharply. So there's not a whole lot of line of sight from, say, here into here. And then again, it jumps up here. And this area is very annoying to push to. And that's the map, right? So we're going to be trying to take things zone by zone and not moving forward into the next one until we have secured the one that we're currently in, right? It's standard XCOM, manage the amount of contact we're taking, and we should be alright, you know? The next week, only one day has a high below 90, so you're not far off with those fires. Oh, that's hellish. I'm sorry, Glavko. Oh, that's horrible.
That's affirmative.
Alright, bring Shakti up. Delgado. You can dash up. Yuna
That's affirmative.
is gone, but is still here because I am a forgiving master. There we go. And steady.
I've got my eyes on.
Usually you can get to friendly before you get contact. But usually is not something I'm going to bet on. Bring you to here.
You're the team here to get Van Dorn, right? He ran up ahead to find one of our men who got caught in the blast.
Those freaks hit the bridge.
Look, we're in no shape to take those things out. If you can go grab Van Dorn, we'll get you back to your aircraft.
Hell yeah. Those freaks hit the bridge. In a way, it's nice. I have AC, and my HOA has a pool, so I have an excuse to hit up the pool more than usual. Hey, that's not bad. That ain't bad, actually. I can respect that.
Hostile spot.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, there's gotta be aliens up ahead here. They're hiding somewhere, I can tell. Ooh. Nice. You don't often get this lucky with the sniper here, but it's working out so far. Go ahead and pick one up for me. Very good.
Eliminated.
That's important. That's very important to take that one out. Just reducing the quantity of enemies here is absolutely essential. I need to get more people up into position. Put bow here. They're out of grenade range. The cover there is indestructible. What I really want, what I really, really want, is just lay down some goddamn fire into their positions. I don't need this much Overwatch to hold them in position. What I'm going to do, this is going to look a little weird.
Running.
Carla comes forward. Oh god, oh fuck, I knew that was a bad idea.
Enemy in sight.
Oh god, oh fuck, I knew that was a bad idea, never mind. Come out to here. Flank that sectoid. It's not flanked. Oh god. Oh fuck. Give me Overwatch. Give me Overwatch and pray. Pray, pray, pray. That's too much enemy contact. We're in a lot of danger right now. Why did I move there? I always know that's a bad idea. That spot is a trap. It provides just enough additional vision to be a problem. The correct move would have been just to hide completely behind here. Yeah, here comes the Psy nonsense, so we're mind frayed. Oh, come on, just live, you bastards. Get your head down. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that could have been way worse. Okay, that could have been way, way, way worse. Ooh. Ow. 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 There's still an alien around here, isn't there? Yeah. We want to kill that one in particular. Motion tracker. Yeah. So there's an alien here. As long as everyone's alive, it could always be worse. Yeah. Everybody could be dead right now. It was conceivable that we lost a soldier that turn. The enemy had enough firepower on the field to just blow through us, you know? So now, you have two choices available to you. You either fall back and try to fight from half-cover hell, or you do some fucking cooking. And my opinion is that we should cook. My opinion is that it's time to cook. I think we can. I want Carla to come to here. I want to get the best grenade that I can, although here is probably much safer.
I'm on it, Commander.
There we go. I need this cover for this sectoid gone, and I want this sectoid injured. So let's see if I can't blow up that cement.
Grenade out.
Certified chef moment incoming. If we're lucky, and I think we are. That looks lucky to me. And I've got a sniper with an open shot. You just have to hit this.
Target down.
2 down. There at Thinman, one shot critting you through high covers is always a nice turn when that's not happening. True. So true. Because that's something that will be happening. There is a Thinman active on the field right now, so I'm not free of that hell just yet. No, indeed, I'm not quite free. Prosecute the easy flank here. Not a kill, but some Overwatch might be able to follow that up for us. Bound forward. I'm willing to expend an AP on this. If that's a kill, that's really good. It's probably not. Aw, yeah. Never mind, AP grenades are good, I forgot. AP grenades are still good, we're fine, we're fine. The Thinman is the primary threat. Try and catch this bastard on Overwatch. It could escape. I hope it doesn't. Unfortunate. Oh. Where the heck are you going? Oh, it's a dash. That's why. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're good. Where's the Thinman? Okay, so we have a one heavily wounded sectoid and a full health Thinman running around. These are problems, they are not insurmountable. It could always be worse. This car wants to explode. I don't know when this car is going to explode, but it's on fire. It will before too terribly long. Yeah, there's alien activity. Do you want to tell me about it? Do you want to talk about your alien activity? Hun, I can't help but notice, but you've been up to a lot of alien activity lately. Do you want to talk about it? Please? Please? Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, so we're sitting and waiting. It happens sometimes, don't worry too much about it. This is XCOM. Oh no, I was just doing some voice training. Mm-hmm. I can't even enter the escape menu. It's stuck. It's alright, this is how XCOM is sometimes. Eventually it should loop itself out of it. This usually fixes itself. Usually. 9 times out of 10. Ah, so how we doing? Are we bopping? Rocking? Uh No, no, Scarlet, you can't say that. You're not. It's not even hip and cool anymore. You don't even know what it means. You didn't know when it. You didn't know what this meant when it was hip and cool. We've been trying to reach you regarding your extended alien activity. Yeah, no, seriously. Uh, it's not a bad shot though of the battlefield here. You know. You know, you got the aliens scattered here. I mean, this one died in, like, cinematic fashion. It was not a bad opening. Uh-huh. Am I gonna have to reload you? Is that what we're gonna have to do, XCOM? Are we having one of these days? Do you need a nap? Do you need a nap, XCOM? Ah, that's okay, I understand. One sec. One moment. Just look at the rabbits, XCOM. Just look at the rabbits. There we go. Now, doing this sometimes fucks with some things. So we're gonna see just what I've done to it this time. But it should reload from one of the most recent turns, because it's Iron Man, it saves every turn. Okay, so we're just at the beginning here. Yeah, Shakti's a little bit weird, hasn't properly loaded Shakti's panic state. But otherwise, so far, so good. Let me make sure that's loaded properly on stream. Yeah, we're good. When your chess opponent tries to make you resign by running out the timer, it's your first non-bullet game? Oh no. Okay, but we mostly just redo exactly what we did before. Carla comes to here. Yeah, look at this. See, this is one of the oddities. It hasn't properly loaded that Shakti is panicked and hunkering. So Shakti is now standing and can actually see this alien. That's weird. Messed up game. Weird fucked up game XCOM is. Oh, super weird fucked up game XCOM is. That didn't destroy any cover this time? Are you kidding me? Well, you've got to commit forward then at least. You can't let that kind of insolence stand. Send in another one. There you go. Hopefully that's enough to be lethal.
Kill confirmed.
It is not. This version of reality is infinitely worse than the other one. What the hell? Rude. Rude, excuse me. Alright, blow up that alien. Rat. Hi, Pixel, welcome in. Okay, we at least got that kill this time. This alternate reality sucks. I hate it here. Go for this. Okay. Alright, functionally this reality is exactly the same as the other. Except, more of my people are in half cover, but it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, this sectoid runs. So long as the Thin Man doesn't come up and pop us, okay. This is an acceptable alternative. We just had to expend an additional grenade, it's okay. Chanting girl rat, that's me! I'm girl rat. It's gonna happen with Hoy 4. Some things aren't saved when you make a save file, so they're only available if they happen on that specific save. It's the seed. And I don't know if the seed changes, but then if I'm just placing that grenade slightly differently, reality, the butterfly effect kicks in. If I do things slightly out of order. So, again, we're playing Iron Man. But, you know, of course we had to reload there because the game was stuck. So we just went back to the save of the same turn. But the way we play that is we try to play it similarly, but the game will cheat at us like it just did, so I'm not going to be particularly hard on myself about recreating exact conditions or anything. Life happens. Give me a motion track. Uh-huh.
I'm on it, Commander.
That car is going to explode. I want to stay away from it for now.
Heading out.
You can see that the sectoid and the thin mint are down there. You still are, like, mind afraid and stuff.
Roger that.
And there's not a whole lot of cover available until that car explodes, so we're just gonna play it safe for the moment. But I hope you're doing well, Pixel. It's very good to see you. Welcome in.
Moving out.
Makes me happy. Boom. Oh god. Okay, never mind. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's just a thin mint dancing down there. Don't worry about it.
On my way.
You the ops team?
Oh.
Get over here.
Oh my god, we caught sight
We
of
have a
him.
new objective.
We've seen him. The man.
La force.
I'm gonna put you... I'm gonna leave Bofong there, because I'm really nervous about this Thin Mint that's running around. Does the Soda Steam sale seem worse this year, or am I just burnt out on games?
It's killing time.
You're burnt out on games. But yeah, maybe, kind of. I don't know. Maybe I'm burnt out on games too, but... I mean, I bought some stuff, but not really much new. I don't think I bought a single new game, you know?
On Overwatch.
Did I? I got Celeste again. Well, you see, that's just the thing. It's like... Oh god, here we go. Kill it. Kill it dead. You fucking idiots. Somebody dies off this. I knew it was a risk. It dashed, it dashed,
Get
it
down
dashed.
here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Shut up, Van Dorn. Please, have all the fun. Strangle the sectoid down there to death for me while you're at it. Oh, that's horrible. So you're gonna run out to here. Good kill. Games that I would actually want aren't on sale for that much. Fair. Want to play Gigantic so bad, it's got like 80 peak players. I have no idea what that is, which would probably explain the 80 peak players.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Run up, you've got more health. Tile, perfect. Let's go. All contact now.
X-ray.
We've got people in the open,
Bien, commandant.
so start to trail people forward and get some reloads in. Bring sniper forward to here. That should be okay.
I'm ready. Preparado. Je reste en surveillance.
And there's a pod right on that ramp. That pod's trouble.
You coming down here or what?
Civ 6 is like $5, but you have to pay me $5 to play a game like that. Fair, fair.
Joe,
Just gather the squad for the moment.
heading out. Okay. It's killing
Freeze
time.
movement. Don't activate anything.
Je reste en surveillance. Eyes peeled, Commander.
And we're gonna see if we can't push in and take out this pod.
What's making that noise?
Really good game, which
You
was
the
free
ops
to
team?
play, but poorly
Get over
optimized as the devs ran out of money. Got shut down, that's back up, it cost $20, as mostly people who played the game before that are playing now. That's very fair. I get that. I've played games like that before. Oh, and hello, Arissa. Welcome in. You're right. Here, let me pull my chair forward so I don't shrimp as much. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Half-Life Alyx is on sale. I haven't done VR in a while because I feel like my dad would be weird about it. Something about me not living in reality. Oof. You missed earlier. I had a big rant about VR, Pixel. Big rant. Send somebody in. I'm gonna... Uh-oh. 2 sectoids. 2 creatures. Very icky. Disgusting. Disgusting creature. I was in therapy? Oh, why weren't you here? That doesn't answer my question. I want to take cover here, but that's not viable. Oh, jeez. I put myself in a tricky position, didn't I? Yeah, I put myself in a little bit of a tricky position down here, huh? See if you can't fall up to here. Good stuff. Put the people with the health forward onto this half cover, and we're gonna Overwatch trap it. And then you are gonna get the hell back. Are they getting up to mischief? Yeah, these disgusting creatures are up to mischief. They're sitting up here. I don't want to take cover next to Van Dorn, because then we'll activate Van Dorn. We'll activate Van Dorn, and then enemy drops will begin. We'll have to defend him. I'd rather clear the map of contact before we actually rescue the VIP.
Aye, aye. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Come on, you little bastard. Come here. Die already. Now this one's dashing. I'm not too worried about the nature of its move. It's also stupid.
Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Van Dorn, do you want to lean out from behind that, like, SUV and pop this thing? That's an easy kill for you, actually. Good kill. Is Nier Automata good? People really like it. I know that Mizu really likes it. Tessa's opinion is it's not actually as good as the original. I've played it. I enjoyed it a fair bit, but I never got deep enough into it that I actually wanted to finish it. There was a point that I reached in Nier Automata, I mean, it had a really cool boss, but where, like, I didn't feel like I knew what the hell was going on. I felt very lost, and I lost the motivation to finish it. All the pretentious YouTube essayists love it to death, so I think it's good. Is ratting around? I am. I'm ratting.
Got it covered.
Hardcore ratting happening right now.
On Overwatch.
You've got enough ammo for this. Steady weapon. Need to get to my backlog. I've only gotten games that are like $5
You
or
coming down
less.
here or what?
No, I'm not going down there, Van Dorn, actually. Shut the hell up. I am waiting for a sectoid. The problem is that enemies... I don't want to say get stuck up here, because that's not really accurate. This is just a hard position to justify moving down from, or moving up into. So if you're up here, you tend to sit up here until everything's clear out here, and vice versa, the enemy will do the exact same. So I just need to wait this bastard out.
Got it covered.
It'll move. Or it won't.
You hear that?
If I get impatient, I've got some options to inch my way up.
You the ops team? Get over
No, I'm not the ops team. You got the wrong people, actually. Okay. You've got the health.
On the move.
Dash Carla up in case of Overwatch. Yeah, here we are. There it is. Alright, all contact down. Easy game, let's go. Let's fucking go.
We're green to go.
Let's fucking go. Alright, okay. This isn't gonna be easy. I don't know how to break this to y'all, but this is not gonna be easy.
Okay.
It's very doable. It's eminently doable.
Get down here. Not fair if I have all
What's
the
on the
fun.
table today, Rat? I don't really feel like treats today, actually. Not right now, anyways, if that's okay. Thank you, though. Like games with very little delay between me doing something and accomplishing something. I like Souls games and stuff because of that. Ah, I see. Low attention span. I hit the button and start slash the enemy. Yeah, it's fair enough. I had some cereal earlier, like just before we started stream, and I've just gotten up, so I don't really feel like eating too terribly much. Well, that's, you know, that's okay. Alright. Carla?
Moving.
Thank God you're here. I'm still breathing, but I can't say the same for a lot of my boys. Let's get out of here before any more of those things show up.
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Ranger as soon as possible.
Alright. Scarlet the Treatless. Oh no. The Dark Souls boss music starts. You know, my health bar, you know, crosses the screen. Scarlet the Treatless. Oh, goodness.
I don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
That's real as hell, actually. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna keep him in position for one turn.
Affirmative, covering now.
Solid copy.
Move Yuna up. Get Yuna... No. Steady weapon. Because of the trick I'm pulling right now. Keep your head down. Bring Delgado back over a fair bit. To, like, here. Enemy drops are gonna be coming in a moment, and I don't know where they're gonna be. Oh, never mind. They're not. Never mind. My bad.
We're green to go.
That's right. We need to move Van Dorn across an invisible threshold before the drops come in. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
If we get out of here alive, I just hope I get another shot at these bastards. I owe it to my men.
I know. So, we're gonna play this map essentially in reverse now, except the attack could come from anywhere at any time. So we're gonna try to play to control, again, these little chunks of the map, as opposed to trying to cover every possible location, because we simply don't have the firepower to do that.
I'm on it. Je reste en surveillance.
Eyes peeled.
Strike one. You've got a wave of
Here they
X-rays
are.
closing on your location. Eyes up.
Alright, they're about to hit us. Spread out to here. Good plan, thank you. If you had a remembrance, what would your two options be? That's actually a really good question. One's gotta be a curved greatsword. I don't know what its deal would be, but a curved greatsword of some kind would be... I mean, that's just what I play with. That's my jam. What other weapons do I really like in Dark Souls?
I just wish I could have done
Is it a
before.
weapon that I really like, or is it one that really screams me? One of them should be that Rat King vlog. No, you're right, actually. One of them's gotta be, it's the Rat Queen, right? It's a Rat King, you know, mace. Steal some treats from Rat's cupboard if she doesn't want them. Flops would Rat catchers be stealing treats? I mean, I guess you could have some. I mean, I would have preferred you asked, but... Okay. Oh, okay. Bradford's lying to me again. Never mind, folks. False alarm. Van Dorn does have to move. I might not have made it if you didn't show up. Yeah. Yeah, I love the implication that Van Dorn really thinks he could have soloed this mission. And the problem is, I believe him. See, the main issue is, I believe he could have done it. Alright. So now we move him to a new position. Overwatch on the drop-in.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
Here they are.
That alien is unusually human in its appearance. They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further analysis.
Yeah, sure. Capture. So this is the thing, is they drop in and they immediately go on Overwatch. This one's right here, isn't it? Yeah. It's like right in this goddamn corner. I don't have a grenade there for it. Oh. Oh, and my wounded guy is holding that corner. Oh no. Please. Please, no.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It shouldn't be able to move to flank this. We've got people in the way. Step around here. Get me an Overwatch, and you've got to hide Dorn. You have to, it's mandatory.
Double time.
Bring more people up to here.
Let go.
And... none of these moves feel very safe for Yuna, but... do what you can, I suppose, question mark? Oh my god. Rat games when all the tails of the rats get tied together, for those who don't know. And many of them will be dead. Very tragically. Okay, hunker. This position for this drop-in sucks.
Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit
I don't
your
even know
position.
why I tried with this Overwatch noise, but hopefully we've got a decent crossfire here. Well, maybe that affords me the opportunity to kill it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. That's a really bad drop-in. I can get out of it. It's just gonna suck. That's actually horrific. That's actually horrible. I don't know how else to put that for you, folks. They shouldn't have any vision up to here.
Roger that.
So we can get out of this? So if I flashbang you, that clears some of the Overwatch and vaguely neutralizes a threat for next turn. You can step actually into this corner cover and survive. You could come up and join the fight, it's just not going to be easy. Oh god, and nobody can get around the corner to get this kill. My only person with a grenade left has to use their entire move to escape that Overwatch. Unless I'm real tricky about this. Hold on. I think I can do this. Hold up. I've got an idea. So you need to be flashed. Hold on, I'm gonna cook something. It's really dangerous. But if it works, I think I'm okay. If this works, I think we're okay. Unit comes up to here
Rolling.
in order to get a sniper shot for next turn. Louis moves to here, still kind of holding the back line, but more importantly, getting smoke here. Now watch this. Smoke versus Overwatch. Alright, it was one of my ideas of all time. Fuck. God damn it. That's even worse, actually. I just made this so much worse. I just made this infinitely worse. Oh no. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh no. You have to hold these corners, too. You have to commit to holding these corners. You can't not, can you? Well, this one's technically held.
I'm on the move.
I'm on it, Commander. Affirmative. Covering now.
Get a reload in. Keep your head down, Van Dorn. Did it work? Crap, fix it. Why do we have a gay at wrist? He was dying. Okay, it happens. Take the shot. Good kill, good kill. Alright. Two up. One's flashbanged. That one is the dangerous one this turn. Everybody should be full cover against it, but it's not gonna be good. It's rough out here. It's now using my own smoke against me, because I'm a genius.
Affirmative.
It's using my own smoke against me. Trust the chef to put out the fire in the kitchen? Surely it's just for show? Yeah. The fire is for show, folks. Do not panic. Everything is fine and under control. Trust. Got assault rifle ready to go. We've got a lot of Overwatch, it's just the damn thing's in smoke of my own design. I feel like you have to commit harder against it in order to make this all work. Oh no. And then hold that one down, maybe? Oh, this is stupid. This is crazy. This one's flashbanged. It's gonna struggle to get a good hit off. Make it happen. Make it so. I don't even know what's happening in these games. It's just like listening to you. Aww. Alright. Yes, 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 yes. And then... No, 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 no. You can't do this to me.
Will do.
60%, take it. No, 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 please.
Missed the target.
Please, I'm begging you. No, you can't do this to me. God.
That's affirmative.
Come over.
Affirmative. Covering now. Moving to Overwatch.
This sucks. Somebody's gonna die. Oh my god, I fucked this up. My hope was to get this kill by just rushing it down. It was a gamble. But it's in the smoke, and when I moved Bofong, I thought Shakti would be able to take the flanking tile, and that just didn't end up panning out to be true. I should have counted my tiles first. But well, what else are you supposed to do here? They hit their shot through smoke, it happens. But now I've got double Overwatch. Run for it, you fuck. Die! Delgado bled out. It's okay. It happens. That's life in the fast lane for you. Don't stop killing. New orders never stop killing. Oh my god. Guy with the green gun just looks a little gay. Uh-huh, okay. Very well, if you say so. Somebody else might die here.
Adjusting aim.
Somebody else may die here. And we all make sacrifices sometimes.
On my way.
Sometimes you just gotta make a little sacrifice, is all.
Moving to position.
Aye, aye.
We're not gonna get the kill.
No, that is not
Just a
good.
game, yeah. Shoots into the sky, just same. This goddamn game, I swear. Alright, somebody else could very well die this turn. I am in throw bodies at the problem mode, so that's just how it's gonna be right now. One Overwatch keeps it pinned, get a little damage on target. Van Dorn doesn't move a goddamn muscle. Sprint up. Yeah. You're alive, it's fine. You're alive, it's fine. You're alive, but nobody has a flank anymore. Oh no. Keep hitting it. There we go. It's okay, you don't need to give up your cupcake. It's almost over. There's another round of drop-ins we've got to deal with. We're a man down. It sucks that that bleed out was on, like, literally the turn that I could have saved him.
Reloaded.
Ready to engage.
Bloody damn mess out here. It hardly even feels worth healing anybody at this rate, too, because, like, none of these heals are gonna actually let somebody survive a shot. Oh, God.
I'm on it, Commander.
Carla comes to here. Now you just have to set up to hold all of this.
On the move. Bien reçu, je bouge.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Get people in their positions.
Got it covered.
Lock it all down. And you make absolutely certain, I mean absolutely certain,
That's affirmative.
that you've got everything covered. Sacrifice is supposed to be paid to satisfy this lust for pain. You know me. Pain so ow, ow, ow.
It's killing time.
Okay. I think we're ready. I think we cover everything. Van Dorn, make your run.
Come get some. Moving to Overwatch.
On Overwatch. Okay, surveillez la zone. Nice deal, Commander.
Oh, nothing? Okay. A little further? Is this it?
I owe you.
Oh, thank
Seriously.
goodness.
I wouldn't be here without your help.
Executed to the numbers, Strike One. Get back here on the double.
Oh, folks, that's Operation Defiant Pyre. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. It could have been a hell of a lot better. It wasn't too bad. It could have been a hell of a lot better. What I really should have done, my core mistake, was in how I moved Van Dorn. Instead of pushing Van Dorn forward into cover against the truck, I should have pulled Van Dorn back so Van Dorn was hidden and not triggering more aliens. It's as simple a mistake as that. It's a gamey mistake, but it's a mistake I should have known better about. But overall, overall good dinner. Yeah, I did okay. Ow, nuke 'em. Did. There we go. Overall, not half bad. We lost Elgato, our second casualty in the campaign. But such is life. Better than I could ever do? Well, when you've got... Hold on, let me see. How many hours? When you've got almost 700 hours in this game, I could have done better too. But that's okay. Eduardo doesn't come home. Carla gets a grave wound, but otherwise... Shakti's not going to be happy. Shakti's not a Rocketeer. Oh no. Una'd be happy if Yuta was still around, but that's okay. That's alright. And... yeah, otherwise looking okay. Yeah. Not bad. And also, there's a hidden benefit. It's not on this screen, but for Long War Mod in particular...
Remember, we will be watching.
there you go. You get General Van Dorn. You get Dorn and you get Friendly. Where are you, Friendly? There you are. So you get 2 soldiers out of this, which is kinda sick, honestly. So, and Dorn's pretty darn good, too. Yeah, and he comes with a free ability, comes with Steadfast. Dorn will literally never panic. He's incapable of panicking. He's so good. He's so good. That's pretty nice. So, overall, the roster's gotten stronger. You know, we've replaced our losses over the campaign so far. This will not hold true, but so it goes. Strong mind, strong mind. Pass my compliments to the chef. Just tell her not to deep fry ice next time. So we got a good chunk of money, some panic reduction. Pretty good, pretty good. Situation looks okay. Yeah. Council reports in 4 days.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
And we're just waiting on the thermo generator at this point, so we don't have anything to spend our money on. Oh.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Okay. Wait, what is this? This wasn't a particularly hard one. Let's send more rookies. Of course, you gotta send in Tessa. We've gotta get her to be a sniper. This is mandatory. This is very, very important. And then we just grab whoever else we got. Oh, one time they found my soldier, she just ran out and one-shot a guy, and I had to reload, and this time she threw a grenade, killing herself and another guy. As XCOM. As XCOM for you. That's the problem with oh, well, that in particular isn't the problem with XCOM 2, but XCOM 2 struggles with that kind of, all it takes is one thing, and if you don't keep the situation totally under control at all times, it can all just fly apart off the handles. This title's a bit slower, you know? Pulls on rats fingies. What do you want? I'm playing XCOM, damn it. Make some items available. Let's see what we got out here. She needs more health. Get her a carbine. Otherwise, that doesn't look too bad. You need a carbine as well. Let's get you a smoke. Food? What do you mean food? I'm not responsible for feeding you. What do you want from me? You could take an assault rifle, actually. That seems okay for you. And what do you got? You're gonna need a ceramic plate as well. Probably a carbine too, let's be honest. I don't know what you want from me. Shaking my head. Similar here. These rookies are a mixed bag. This far down in the roster. I'll be honest. Not a whole lot of health on them. 2 flashbangs, 2 AP, medkit, smoke. No HE so far in the squad, which is a little problematic. Give you an HE? We can make this work. Watch this. You take a flash. There we go. That'll work. Hello, madam. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lennon. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. We're just about to get another mission on the way. I've got a bunch of soldiers unnamed here. Also, if anybody wants in, should give the opportunity while we've got it. Big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, this should be a squad. We've got an urban block combat zone, alien abduction. There's a few different things that could be, but I think this squad's capable of it. And this is going to be, I think, our last full rookie squad, actually. If we can get this off without a hitch, the roster's sitting pretty. I'm still alive, right? You are, Ivy. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Sorry, my voice is a little You know, a little fucked up. It's so good to see you, Ivy. Welcome in. How have you been doing? Oh gosh, I need to cough. I got overexcited. Oh no. But yeah, you're still alive. You're kicking. Let's clear Jacobs for a moment. Let's find you. Yeah, you're here. And you've got a promotion pending. You're gonna be some variety of support, most likely. And let's see what else we got. I don't think that you're in yet, Lennon. If you want a soldier, that's up to you. I'm not trying to suggest anything. I literally did need to clear my throat. I did need to clear my throat, and then I just leaned into it for the bit a little bit, you know, as one does. Just a little bit. For fun, as a treat. Oh, but yeah, I think this is a squad. They're reasonable. They're reasonable. Some of these rookies aren't necessarily as strong as the others, but some are really some standout candidates. I remember Tessa's rookie's really good. That aim stat is pretty damn solid. And the other stats are just pretty, they're good. They're there. They exist. 12 mobility, you know, is passable. 4 health is okay. 28 will. Like, this is all pretty basic, but it's combined with a good aim stat. Zharov here has a lot of potential. Decent health, decent mobility. Strong aim. Slightly more imbalanced stats on Carlos here, but we're moving in a good direction there. You're doing okay for yourself, too. I don't like the 3 health, it scares me, but we've compensated appropriately. And you've got good tanking potential here. It's a good batch of rookies. Yeah, well, when I get overexcited, I get phlegm in my throat. The same thing when I eat, and even worse when I eat certain things. Oh no. Well, I'm not hearing any calls for soldiers. So, let's go ahead and just get to it, shall we? The feeling does suck. Sometimes it goes away quickly. Sometimes it's there for the whole day and I hate it. Derailed back when, by the way? Quick, fly. Get me out of here. Get me literally to the other side of the planet as fast as possible.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
Oh, it's this one.
Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens...
This is a weird urban block. We need to talk about this. Under rail bank... Eventually, maybe. I make no guarantees at this juncture. It's been a long while. I've got other stuff I'm up to, and frankly right now I'm mostly focused on trying to have a stream schedule. Because life's the way that it is. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Brain cleanup, reboot. I needed it. Thank you. Folks, this is going to be Operation Fading Thorn, an alien abduction. I want to say this was a moderate. I remember the color of the thing that identifies how heavy the alien presence on the mission is supposed to be, and I think this is a moderate alien abduction. I think it was, like, yellow. This is gonna be in Paris, France. We're in Paris. Hey, there we go. And we're going to the butcher shop. The butcher shop is okay. I think the butcher shop will be fine to get early. Ice cream shop being super, super early scares me because it indicates that I may have to play ice cream shop much later in the campaign, is something I realized the other day. Because eventually these missions will be recycled. But butcher shop right this moment is not too bad. It should be alright, I think. There's no floaters yet, I hope. God, I hope. I hope this is not the mission where they introduce floaters. I think it's too early for them. I hear Underworld was still voice subservient, guys, so it's automatically a 10 out of 10. It's a pretty solid game. Underrail's good. It's just long. Like, if you get into it, you've got to be ready for the long haul, and I wasn't. To put it quite bluntly, I was not, and that's not the game's fault, really. Anyhow, let's see where we start. Is that a Rainbow Dash licking the screen? Is that what I'm seeing, Orisa?
Central, this is
I
Big
want
Sky.
water ice cream.
Touching down now. Standing by
Ice
for
cream.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
We can play Underrail Infusion whenever it launches. I think it's reasonably likely. I probably, unless the timing ends up being really good for me wanting to dive into another long RPG, I don't know if I'm gonna play it on launch. Is your own pony character? Oh, that's fair. That's fair, that's fair. I might not play it on launch, but I liked Underrail quite a bit, and I think I am looking forward to Infusion. I just don't know that it's gonna be right when it comes out, is the only thing. Let's talk about this map. Let's brief, I need to think my way through this. So this is a bit of a weird urban block, because it's kind of like Urban Block and Roadway had a child. Because it's very linear. Right? You see, it's about as wide as a Roadway map would be. But it is like an urban block separated into a few kind of buildings, a few structures. You've got the butcher's shop, the titular butcher's shop right here. You've got a parking lot out behind that's very small and dense. It's got like a truck parked in it. And then you've got like a 3-story, I think, building. I think it's a 2-story building with a roof out towards the back of the map. That's like, got the refrigerators and stuff for the butcher's shop and stuff. So it's got like the meat hanging on hooks and all that jazz. So it's a good map. It's a solid map. I've got a lot of memories of this map. I've got some bad memories, some good memories. We could have a good mission here today. The trouble is, this map's also a little bit weird. You can take the roof and traverse that to get to the other side. You can also just stay low and go through the shop and the freezer in the back. There's an alley on either side. Well, there's an alley and then there's the street, but the street sucks. It basically doesn't count. I think I'm gonna try to play through the center of the building. Come here.
Roger that.
Yeah, because that should be fine so far. And I'm gonna try to move relatively fast because our meld acquisition has been just abysmal. Like, actually horrible. We've been so bad about getting meld. It's laughable.
Rolling out. Allez, j'y vais.
So we're gonna go a bit quick. We're gonna try to breach this freezer as fast as possible. Because it's not actually a very difficult fight in here. And I've got motion tracker to help out. Oh my god, never mind, hold on.
Je rejoins la position.
Hold on, give me a sec. Oh god, there's 2 pods right here.
I'm on the move.
There's one in the street. I think this one... I want to say they're in the freezer. They could be out back. It's kind of hard to tell.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Well, damn, that's an issue, ain't it?
Moving.
I think Tessa to here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We're stacked up on the doors. We're good to go. We breach next turn.
Got it covered.
Gonna lurk and play Kingmaker? Have fun! Have a good Kingmaker. Yeah, they're like right here.
Vous avez entendu?
So one pod's in the street. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, it looks like they're actually just outside the building. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I haven't decided what my feelings are on the matter. Importantly, aliens don't open these shutter doors. They'll only open these kinds of doors. So we've got a moment to kind of control where contact can come from.
There now.
Affirmative. Let's do this.
Test it to here.
Moving to designated position.
Eyes on the prize. Bien reçu.
Okay, je surveille la zone.
Covering now.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. They've opened a door over here. I know where the doors are on this map. I've played this a million times. Oh my god. They're right here. They're actually, like, right here. They're right on the other side of this door. Literally here in a line. Can you just flashbang that, actually? Do you think you can flashbang through that wall? Alternatively, maybe we just grenade them. Maybe this is a good grenade. Oh, hey, hold up. Watch this. This is about to be the wildest grenade you ever did see. Or the worst. This could be a terrible idea. This could be the worst idea in the history of ideas. But I think that this works. I think mechanically this works. They should not be in cover against this grenade, if I'm right about this. Alternatively, I chuck it over. I think this could be a really funny grenade. What can I say, okay? It would probably only catch 2 of them, actually. One of them's gonna be in cover against it. The others are right here. They're in here. How do I get at them? I kind of fucked up this guy's grenade. It's okay, it happens. It happens.
Moving
Pull
out.
Tessa over. Yeah, we can still get this grenade. Hold on. I am cooking still. Watch this.
Throwing grenade.
Alright, good shot.
Shh, you hear that?
So there's one here. There's one right here. The one here is an easy kill if I can find a way to kill this one. So the question that remains is, can you find that kill? I believe in the plaid. The plaid is still a little bit extra scuffed, if we're being completely honest. I don't think I can get this grenade. I think that grenade's bad. That's okay. Just means you have to take this into account. I want to say the one that ran this way is the drone. I don't want to activate the other pods, so we're not going to open those doors.
Copy that.
What we're going to do is we're going to reposition ourselves for the new contact.
Okay.
So we're going to bias ourselves this way.
Scan en cours.
Come get some. Je reste en observation.
Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies on the map, actually. That's 4 pods. Yeah, I'm glad that we're doing a little bit of nonsense like this, because I need to get some of these pods off the map without activating everything.
Nous ne sommes pas seuls.
Yep, drone. Two sectoids active, I believe, still. I should be able to tile scan for them. I think I know where they live. Maybe. Never mind, I don't. Where'd this one go? Oh, well, they're still here. These enemies are still here, actually. They're not moving. That's kind of interesting. So if we can clear the rest of the contact, we could do the same trick and just AP grenade to open up on that team. So, what do I have on motion tracker? They're here. Oh, I see them. Oh, they flanked themselves to me. Hold on. I don't like it. That feels like it's Overwatch. That really feels like it's Overwatch out there, and I do not enjoy it in the slightest. Get me some smoke so I can take some risky-ish moves. Because I need to walk out here and I need to whack these aliens this turn while I've got the opportunity. Yeah, step out.
I'm on the move.
Oh, there is no Overwatch. Never mind.
I'm about to start keeping
They're
score.
falling back.
Hey, better safe than sorry, but there was no Overwatch, actually.
Moving.
The smoke does allow me to take moves like this. And that's a pod. That's a pod. And then next turn, we're going to initiate on the next pod.
Bien sûr. Je surveille le coin.
Moving to position. Moving to Overwatch.
Because the other one doesn't seem to be moving.
Got it covered. Overwatch. Aye aye.
So let's keep the momentum going. Come up to here, I think.
I'm rolling.
This is really risky, what I'm about to attempt. Don't try this at home, kids. This is really stupid. This is really exceptionally stupid, what I'm trying here. But I'm doing it in the name of Meld. Understand, it's all for Meld.
X-ray spotted.
One lived. One lived and one shall die.
Une perte de terrain.
They're shifting their attack.
I am hoping and praying that the others are inside the building. I don't have motion tracker charges anymore, so I can't actually tell. But I think that they have to be in the building.
J'y vais.
So come up here. Yes, 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 yes. Kill.
On se reverra en enfer.
Alright, folks, it's a good mission. It's a good day to be XCOM. What can I say? What can I say?
On the move.
Not gonna move forward too aggressively now because I've got people out of position.
We're green to go.
On Overwatch.
Come get some.
And now we bound forward. We're making good time. Not as fast as we could be, but we've cleared 2 pods in just a few turns. Let's see if we can't get that meld for ourselves.
On my way. Alien object in sight.
3 more. There's 1 more pod on the map, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. The meld's in a little bit of an awkward spot, but we should be able to go grab it.
Affirmative. Enemy troops.
Yep, now they're all active. So yeah, they're just all inside there. The bright side is that is a really awkward position for the aliens to fight from.
That's affirmative.
The problem is that it's a really awkward position for me to get into. So it's a mixed bag, what can I say?
Affirmative.
I just want to be careful about not getting flanked through these doors. That's an easy mistake for me to make, because I don't
I'm
know...
on it, Commander.
Like, one could hypothetically, right, be scattered to around here and come and open this door and have a perfect flank against anybody on this side. So you just need to keep that kind of stuff in mind right now.
Moving out.
Tessa should be perfectly safe. There's no way out on this side of the building. They could try to snake an angle through here, so I am going to get an overwatch. But Tessa shouldn't be in any particular danger right now. Yeah, see, like, there's some small angles here and there. Get a reload.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna try and make a sprint for the meld in a moment. Provided all goes okay this turn. Yeah, they're mind melding, they're doing nonsense in there. So far, it's okay. Again, they can't open the shutter doors. Their actual angles of approach are pretty limited. This is gonna kick their asses. Mm-hmm. See, like, they're having a hard time actually engaging us. They're stacked up on the door, but... Oh my god, Tessa's gonna kick their asses. What the hell? That meld's gonna pop in a moment. I put in a fair amount of work to get that meld, too. I think that it might have 1 more turn left. I might be about to lose it.
Let's do this.
Send Tessa for it. And hope that next turn it's still there.
Heading out.
I was worried about this.
Incoming over here.
It's okay, we're alive. It's just these are the risks we take moving around these doors. So now, this is going to be an anchor point for us.
On Overwatch.
These folks are going to take Overwatch shots as they try and pass by, just like they just did to us. Another team... is gonna try and get closer
Heading out.
so that we can prosecute some kills here in a little bit.
Reste pour la baston.
There should be no way you get engaged, so take the chance to reload. Just breathe. There's 6 alive in there. It's not pretty. 6 alive, but a lot of mind melds. You could get a lot of double kills. I'm gonna waste a lot of ammo, too. Oh, where are you going? Stop it. What are you doing?
No way!
What are you doing? You're gonna flank yourself. Where are you going?
Damn it.
Where on earth is this sectoid going that it thinks is okay? Oh, okay. They're playing this game now. Okay. Alright, fine. I see how it is. Goddamn sectoids. They're trying to overrun my position. Oh, look, they're positioned for it, too. They're, like, right here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, put them down. You can't stand for this. You can't let them get away with it. Please, we can't let them get away with it. Oh, this goddamn game sometimes, I swear to God. Oh, this game sometimes, I swear. Oh, this goddamn game. Great. Okay. Alright, awesome. Of course, why not? Of course, why not? Naturally. Of course. Of course it didn't die. And of course now, I don't actually have anybody else that can get a flank on the thing without putting themselves in greater danger. So what is one to do? This fence is killing me. There's another one here that's ready to run through this door at any moment. I guess you gotta take away its flanks.
Heading to that location.
Oh my god, I guess you've just gotta take away its flanks, right?
Double time.
Yeah? Come to here?
Affirmatif. Bien sûr, je surveille le coin.
I feel like... Oh my god. I feel like this sucks real bad.
Roger. I've got my eyes.
Okay, it lost its mind thing. It should be a lot more scared now. They're gonna have to reset their mind melds this turn. I got 3 overwatches on the thing and it's flanked. It should run for it. So please kill it, you fools. Thank you.
Taken care of.
Shut.
5 active enemies left. No meld that I know of on the map. So we're gonna slow our roll.
On peut y aller. Oh, yeah.
Recharge.
I feel, Commander.
It's killing time.
Scan en cours.
Moving to Overwatch.
Recharge, hold position. We can wait them out. Yeah. Here we go again. It's dashing. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is with these sectoids? Why do they want to run out this door into this position? I guess because they know that we can't hit them? Uh-oh. Stop. Get some help. Okay. That's bad, actually. That door being open actually really sucks. That door being opened is actually really troublesome for us right now. I would love, 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 love to destroy it all. Just burn it all down. I wonder if we could. I wonder if we could. I wonder if we could. Real Gamblecore? So Gamblecore. So Gamblecore, you have no idea. We could do some stuff.
Grenade out.
Let's open that up a little bit. Pull your pistol. You've only got this sectoid as a target, which is not ideal. We might be able to get a reload for Tessa this turn if we place our shots right. Get me the carbine. Get me the carbine on this target. I need that Overwatch down. I need somebody to hit something, actually. I didn't realize that's where the bar was today, but apparently... Yes way. Yes way it just happened. Apparently this is where the bar is today. I don't know why. I don't know why my whole squad feels like they're allowed to miss these kinds of shots. Get a reload.
We're green to go.
That's such a good grenade too, and we just didn't get anything off of it. We didn't get jack. This is a kill right here. I am very dubious about taking this alone, but I need to get people out of here. I need kills. I need people to die. I need to relieve pressure from the front. That could have been a pistol kill. I should have thought that through. At least they run for it, but that could have been a pistol kill. I should have taken that. Always fun when everything falls apart from a couple misses. Yeah. My favorite. No, stop. Cease. Cease this nonsense. Cease this tomfoolery, you bastards. Stop it. Get some help. I love how Tessa's still in cover in that position. If this meld container is actually so clutch where it is right now, it's actually incredible. It's so good where it is. Okay, push and kill. The enemy position is shattered, and we survived their counter push, because their counter push was mostly panicked flailing around. So we're okay. Just bring it home. That's a lot of aliens we just killed. There's one in the corner. I was like, there's one more missing and I can't see them. I don't know where they are, but I know that they're hiding in there for me. That's such an easy pistol kill. I think it worked out reloading Tessa. I think that's proven to be important. Let's open this gate up. We're not gonna push and kill this guy just yet because there is another alien in this room. Unless... yeah, see, it's right here. So get some flashbangs in to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Just expend our resources, sprint people in. Let's get ready to mop this mess up.
Let's do this.
We have them surrounded. Was every turn from yesterday? Like, how do you miss 8 out of 10 shots? All of them were above 50%? I know, right? Okay, here we go. They don't know what to do. That's flashbang sectoid Overwatch. I'm not scared of it. I'm scared of nothing. Fear is a mind killer. Kill them all. Kill them all! It doesn't even have a gun anymore. It's just that easy, folks. Pull your pistol. Shove that pistol right up against its gray, bulbous head and pull that trigger until it stops moving.
All mission objectives completed.
That feels good. That feels good. I like that. I enjoyed that. Folks, that's Operation Fading Thorn, a moderate alien abduction in Paris, France. 12 aliens killed, 0 XCOM operatives lost, and I believe even 0 injuries. That was a pretty... I can't call it a smooth or a clean mission. It was a little dicey in places, but I feel like we did... I'd like to say we did pretty well. I'd like to say that went pretty well, all things considered. We mitigated the results of our horrific aim. Hard to complain about that much success? Yeah, it's hard to complain. It's hard to complain.
It truly inspires confidence when our troops come back unharmed, Commander. I just hope we can acquire more of MELD during future operations.
Well, me too, Valen. I tried. I really did. But also, it's not easy. Oh, I need to check. I didn't look.
We will be in touch.
What did she get? Is this her soldier? Is this her? Where is she? She's gonna be towards the bottom. She's fatigued. I want you to be a sniper. I want you to be a sniper. Which do you think is harder? XCOM 1 or 2? I think 2's harder, but for the wrong reasons. XCOM 2, just by the nature of how it's been balanced, both your soldiers and the enemies, it's deeply reliant on alpha strikes and killing enemies in the right order to reduce incoming damage as quickly as possible. Like, Gunner would be good too with that accuracy. I think we're gonna random
Just
roll
like it
her.
sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need.
Tess-
Make everyone around them better.
Yeah, Tessa's not either of these. With that aim stat, any other class.
The assault class serves as
Hey!
our They're the first ones into
That's
a
not
fight,
bad,
the
actually.
last ones out.
Actually, infantry with these stats is pretty good. It's unfortunate because Tessa's brand is the sniper, but infantry is gonna do pretty well with just how she rolls. She's gonna be the solid core of the squad. I think I can live with that. I think I can live with it. Similarly, Shakti wants to be a Rocketeer and is going to get random rolled for it. Especially because with these stats, what, you're going to be an infantry? Nah. Shakti is sad, but at least gets to make things explode. Listen, I try for y'all, okay? I do what I can. But yeah, XCOM 2 has a bit of a balancing issue. Not to say it's a bad game, but you see how in this game, right? And keep in mind this is modded, but this is still the fundamental combat. We're not into anything that's too fundamentally different from vanilla, besides like the difficulty we're facing. But these are back and forth fights. If this was XCOM 2, and I had that turn where I just missed everything following that grenade where I blew up all their cover, half my squad would have been wiped out. The enemies are too tough and fast and high damage from the get-go to allow that many enemies to be alive at any given time. Right? And they'll roll you. And it's not strictly speaking your fault as a player, you just need to kill them all the turn that you encounter them. It's not to say that alpha striking isn't strong in XCOM 1. Where you can pull it off, it's very good. In Long War, it's harder to pull off, especially on the difficulty we're playing on. But XCOM 2, it's essential. It's essential at every difficulty. And that's not really a very fun way to play, right? Back and forth fights are more interesting, I think. And that they couldn't find a way to make... You see, the problem is that the soldiers were so damn strong. The enemies had to get stronger to compensate. The enemies in XCOM 2 are incredibly powerful. The basic trooper... A single basic trooper goes just toe-to-toe straight up with your soldiers. And then by the time your soldiers are beginning to eclipse them, bam, advanced troopers. Takes 2-3 shots to bring them down at the point that advanced troopers get deployed. It's like... Vipers, have that dodge thing, so you can never be sure if you're actually going to kill them. On top of, all your effort to put in good aim. Enemies have a bajillion armor, and all of them, again, are so damn high damage that until late game, until you survive the gauntlet, they just kill you. They take a million shots to bring down, but they just kill you. It's not to say that tough enemies are bad, it's that altogether they're so strong you can't afford to leave anything alive. You can't actually... There's no tools to manage the contact because of how they behave. Their personalities as enemies aren't very readily apparent as individual enemy types. And so there's very little manipulating them, right? There's no back and forth, there's no dialogue with the enemy. It's just kill or get rolled. So you think it might be better if bullets had a % chance to hit or miss instead of the shot as a whole? Think it would allow you to consistently get decent damage? Yeah, see Phoenix Point. See Phoenix Point. Not to say that's bad, but... Or even OG XCOM had a different system for that. It's just like, that's a step towards a different kind of game than Firaxis XCOMs want to be. It's not bad. It's just within the system that they have for the Firaxis XCOMs, the way that XCOM 2 balance just isn't quite as good. They just flop at the first sight of danger. There's so many more enemies in XCOM 2 that just remove your ability to act, stuns, and disorient and mind control. You can just lose half your turns every turn with no response. Yes! That's the other thing, is like... Hell, on high difficulties, in the very first mission in Gatecrasher, you can lose like a quarter of your squad to just the sectoid mind controlling you first turn. It's like, mind control exists in this game, but it's from like a late game enemy. It's from a powerful, essentially mini-boss late game enemy. has mind control. XCOM 2, first mission. It's like, it's an insanely powerful ability that you just have to confront. But then, the problem is if you make the mistake of targeting the sectoid first because it's the scary-looking alien, in the squad of, faceless goons, that's also not ideal, because the sectoid actually isn't the one dealing the damage, it's a support enemy. You're actually 9 times out of 10 better off wiping out the troopers before the sectoid. But you have to wipe out the troopers fast enough so that if the sectoid does something screwy, that you can then kill the sectoid on the next turn. And it's like, what the hell is this? It's just, instead of having a back and forth, it's kill so that you can survive enough to kill the rest of them on your next turn, worst case scenario. If a fight drags out, you lose. This almost feels like it would be interesting, because I understand the idea that it's kind of this guerrilla resistance and drawn-out fights are a thing of the past, kind of thematically. The hit and run. But with the way that the stealth works, you break stealth once and it's over. You have some characters that can use phantom and stuff, but frankly at higher difficulties, in the first fight you need every gun on the line. There's no re-entering stealth, there's no guiding enemies into ambushes. It's XCOM 1's fundamentals with a different game balance philosophy on top of it that just doesn't quite sing. It's unfortunate, And that's not to say that I don't enjoy the game. I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's as strong as it could have been. And snipers can mitigate mind control with their high damage from outside sniper range. In XCOM 2, the timer forces you to keep your squad together, including snipers, putting it in range of the disablers. Yes! Yes. And it's like, the timers are everywhere. I understand Overwatch camping being a problem, but look how elegantly this game solved it with its DLC, Enemy Within. Just meld. You just put meld on the ground and encourage players to take risks. Instead of saying, you have a tight deadline, get in, complete the objective, and then you can fight properly. It's like, it feels weird. Especially with how the game's balanced, you can't just run past enemies, you have to nuke them, or else they'll get you. Should play Age of Wonders Planetfall. It's Civ plus XCOM combat, but better. I looked at Planetfall when it came out, and honestly did not love what I saw. But maybe I'm just burnt out on the 4Xs, I don't know. Sectoid has a 30% hit chance while everyone else has 60%. Maybe that's how they look to balance it. Well, also the Sectoid has a lot of balancing, or not balancing, a lot of like support abilities that aren't shooting that it'll do on its turn. But because the AI for the enemies is so unpredictable, it's hard to tell if the Sectoid is going to raise a body or shoot or mind control. In this game, you can kind of get the sense that, yeah, sectoids, when they have the chance, they like to mind merge with each other. They're kind of cowardly, but when they get mind merged, sometimes they'll run out and take shots like that one did, but that's kind of uncharacteristic. They're kind of a cowardly enemy. Mutons, opposite. Sometimes they will run into the open in order to just get shots on you. They have personality. The enemies in XCOM 2 don't have personality, which means they're hard to predict, which means they're always a risk. You can't bet against their behavior, and that's weird. Or rather, it's pretty standard for tactics games, but XCOM 2 did it right. Or XCOM 1 did it right, XCOM 2 dropped the ball on it. There are rangers that keep concealment after stealth breaks and have the ability to go back into stealth once discovered per mission if you take that ability. Swordmaster Ranger is so much better than Stealth Ranger. Yes, because Stealth Ranger is one time. And while that Ranger is being held back for their one big, I reveal myself from stealth and flank kill one enemy, when they do that, when they're hiding, They aren't contributing any value to the squad, besides maybe a little bit of scouting ability, which again, you've got battle scanners for. Does he pick up his skirt V? Not right now, but thank you. Be interesting that a soldier who breaks stealth doesn't break every unit's stealth, but emits a radius which removes concealment or something like that. Yeah, or like proper alert states. You know, like other games, like, God, much older tactics games have done stealth better than XCOM 2 did, right? Like, God, I mean, Jagged Alliance. What's the other one called that I've actually played? Is it? No, not Silent. Silent Storm? Silent Storm, I think? I think it's called Silent Storm. I'm stuck in early XCOM 2 missions because my 60% chances are actually 20%. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that people get wrong about XCOM 2. The game actually cheats in your favor. Your shot percentages are only true on the hardest difficulty. On every other difficulty, it's actually lying to you. Your chances to hit are receiving hidden bonuses. Which is crazy to me. I mean, but that's the thing, is XCOM 2 also has a mechanic called line of play that is completely hidden from the player, that overrides the enemy AI, so they try and form a line against you. So there's this consistent, clean push and pull to the battlefield, so that, you know, it's not messy like this combat was. In XCOM 2, the fight we just had couldn't happen, where you had a building full of sectoids that we were kind of getting this U-shaped surround on. Literally impossible in XCOM 2. In XCOM 2, the AI gets overridden, and they force themselves into a line formation. Why does that exist? Because it's better for casual players. XCOM 2 was explicitly designed to take into account the concerns of a casual player base, and frankly, that's okay. I understand that me, as like a hardcore XCOM player, like, again, we're about to hit 700 hours in this game, and that's just online. I've played the hell out of this offline, too. 700 hours. I'm not the norm. I'm not the core marketable audience. I understand that. But I feel like it just made for a worse game. A game that really had to have a DLC, like War of the Chosen, an incredible DLC to breathe life into it. XCOM 2 at launch was not all that great, you know? I think XCOM 2's biggest problem is that you don't feel like a guerrilla force, where the civs that help you on the missions, why aren't we targeting infrastructure to screw up the enemy's ability to respond? Yes! Exactly. Instead, we charge headlong into enemy bases and get surprised when infinite reinforcements show up. Exactly. It's like it's trying for this resistance theme while still essentially using the same combat formula, the same strategic formula as this game. It swaps it up a little bit. I think that what they did with the Geoscape was interesting and a step in the right direction, but it wasn't far enough to be a guerrilla tactics game. But the thing is, here's what I think, my controversial take. I think that actual guerrilla tactics, a satisfying resistance game, is anathema to the casual audience. It's too complicated. It's too different from XCOM 1, and especially from standard strategy gameplay. The hiding, the hitting and running, the targeting infrastructure, the whittling away at the enemy. It's by its nature a long game. I don't think that you can satisfyingly fit that into the 40-hour campaign of an XCOM title. Long War 1 has more of that than XCOM 2. Shaking my head. Need to give XCOM 2 Long War another shot? It definitely helped a lot. Me too. I bounced off of it because I don't even really know why. It was a long time ago. It just failed to grab me. I know, I kept missing every shot chance yesterday for like 2 hours straight. Most of them were above 50. I feel that. And that's rough. Sometimes the enemy just rolls good, I guess, or we roll bad. Oof. Oh, goodness gracious. I do think I'm going to roll the map forward a little bit. I do think I'm getting close to being done for today. I would like to get a few things done before work. But, yeah. Here, let's go at least to the council report. Scope. Scope time. Hell yeah.
Incoming transmission.
And here we go.
We are
Yay!
extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Dub. That's a good first month, folks. That's a good first month. We got the council mission, the UFO shootdown, stop 4 abductions. What is that? We did 6 missions in the first month? And we won every single one. Frankly, with flying colors. Only 2 casualties. Pretty darn good. The only flaw is, because of the start that we have, we aren't getting satellites up in the first month.
We will be watching.
But that's okay. We're flush with cash. Just as soon as this thermogenerator is completed in 3 days, we're going to spend all of it. Let's see if we can't roll forward to that. And let's see... Yeah, we can't complete any of these. They're all satellite transfers. They're all satellite transfers. Come here. This is gonna be loud. Oh, that's not so bad. I remember these cutscenes being louder. I tried Long War of the Chosen mod and couldn't understand shit. Yeah, that's one of the problems, I think, with Long War 2, from what I remember, is it's just out of the box incredibly different. In the first Long War, this is still XCOM 1. You've got some additional tools, but it kind of layers on the changes. A lot of it's very subtle. A lot of it's long-term economic stuff that you're just not going to see and understand or have to worry about all that much until you get to it. Long War 2 was just different out of the box, and it was hard to tell exactly what it wanted you to be doing. It'd also be nice not to have the ship in XCOM 2. The ship feels like a massive mistake. We're a disconnected guerrilla force with all our command focused into a single location that gets shot down on a regular basis. Oh yeah, the Avenger is cool looking. It also is tonally inconsistent. Like, it would be way more interesting to do what, here's another game in the genre. What's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? The Cold War spy game. Ooh, god, what is that called? Hold on. Phantom Protocol? Is it Phantom Protocol or something like that? I liked it. It didn't do very well, to my understanding. I think its sequel died in production, if I remember right. But it was kind of an XCOM Cold War spy game, and you had a hideout, right? A physical place. It could be assaulted, and when it was, you had to get away and go set up another hideout somewhere else in the world. I think that kind of system would have worked really well for XCOM 2. I mean, imagine what you can do with that. Different hideouts in different locations, right? In Advent City Centers, in the middle of nowhere, in Resistance Havens, and different kind of interesting choices that the different locations bring to you, and their risks and rewards. But instead, we get a big ship that monopolizes it all into one location. Because, I mean, it worked. Again, it worked. That's what I can say about XCOM 2. It works. It's just, I feel like it does fall short of what it could have been. Is all, really. I know a streamer is let's player named Is Nation that doesn't play XCOM 2 out of spite of the bad ending being canon. Honestly, fair enough, fair enough. I was thinking more like OG XCOM with multiple bases. It would be a bit more overhead to manage with, but building up multiple bases across countries and continents that represented your efforts to liberate the area. Oh, yeah. No, that would be cool too. But also not terribly casual friendly. Not to lean on that too hard, but it's true. I mean, look at this game even, right? Imagine playing this game,
The new
going
engineers
between
arrived this
multiple
morning,
bases,
Commander.
trying to keep them all
We're
set
always
up.
glad to have more help down here.
Multiple bases like this. Now, XCOM 1 makes this sing with a single base. I think this works just fine. But with the system, the way this has been developed, to expand this to multiple bases, handling different concerns, it just by necessity makes base management much more complicated, much more time consuming. XCOM 2 is about shooting aliens.
From what little I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's
Unfortunately.
not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
Oh gosh, we finished it. Never mind, hold on. Wait a sec. The thermo generator's done. I got so I got so caught up I forgot what we were doing. It's time to spend money, folks. It's time. Which is true but sad. It is. It is. It's unfortunate. But I do think, again, I don't want to say all this. I'm being very critical. I'm being very critical because I love XCOM, and I love what Fire Access did with the formula. XCOM 2 did a lot of things right. I think on the soldier side, and getting you invested in your troops, it did incredibly well. I think War of the Chosen is an incredible DLC that hits an incredibly high bar. It's just the core game misses a lot of the... I mean, it misses the forest for the trees, right? I think it pushes itself in some directions that weren't entirely healthy for the gameplay loop. It doesn't make it a bad game. It's enjoyable. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think that this game is at its core more solidly built. What I get from this is that XCOM 2 was a sequel first and a well-designed game second. That's a great way of putting it, Anjo. I couldn't put it better myself. Very good summary. It's a sequel. It's got to top everything that XCOM 1 did, not necessarily be a solid title in its own right. But it did do a lot of things that were experimental that did work out. I think the way that its Doom Timer works is way better than how this game works. You know? The push and pull there, I think, is much more interesting. I think the way that it makes the strategy map more interactable is good. I think it's a step in the right direction, right? Let's not just make it all, you know, throwing shade at XCOM 2. It does a lot right. It just misses some key points, that's all. We definitely need a satellite uplink. So we're going to get one of those. That's going to give us room for 3 satellite launches this month, if I understand right. No, it's going to give me 2. 1 for the uplink, 1 for the connection. What else do I want even? I want a lab. But if I'm going to get a lab, it's going to be an access lift. So let's build down. What else can we get? Foundry. We could go for early Foundry here. I think that's reasonable. $10 power. Foundry might be pushing my power capacity a little bit here, actually. It may be healthier for next month if I do a little pre-planning here and say, I'm going to save my money, I'm going to get a lab, I'm going to get another Steam thermo generator this month, building towards the end of this month, not immediately. So yeah, you build a lab here, so that next month you can have the thermo generator come online in time to get another satellite uplink. With another satellite uplink, what do you do? Commander, the aliens are making progress on the Avatar project. If we're gonna slow them down, we need to move fast. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Bradford. Are the cutscenes in 2 pre-rendered or are they real-time? There's a pretty noticeable difference between the look of the game and the videos. I think the cutscenes are pre-rendered. I'm pretty sure. Besides, like, the in-mission cutscenes that involve the characters. You know, like your soldiers, because those are custom. But I think the, like, on the Avenger cutscenes are pre-rendered. I'm pretty damn sure. That's one thing XCOM 2 does very right, is it nails the drama perfectly. It does really, really well at selling that. I'm just looking at the base here. I should spend some of this money on satellites. We're gonna excavate, we're gonna build a lab. We're gonna build a steam thing. If I don't build anything but the lab, how's my power requirement gonna look? I could get another satellite uplink next month without needing to build a thermo generator this month. So next month is another thermo generator. This month is first satellite uplink, lab. Then we'll queue up another satellite uplink next month. 4 power. 43. 8 is 51. You could slip in, if you wanted, another 4 power worth of something, but I don't have anything that I can build that's like that. Foundry's too power intensive by 2 power. We don't have enough engineers on staff to build our next workshop, and I don't know that I'm going to have enough scientists on staff to build another lab. So that's okay, we'll have a little bit of floating power for a bit. That's okay. Yeah. It's just weird how different they look. I like them, but also I can suspend my reality for that. Compared to managing nations in one, the Avatar project lacks lackluster. It's a race, but one you don't have much control over. Yeah, War of the Chosen, I feel like, expands that in an interesting way with the guerrilla operations relating to the project. It is, again, an idea that I think should have been taken further. But again, in order to take it further, it would have had to be more complicated. Hitting actual infrastructure, not just charging headlong at any alien facilities. You know? Nations had the advantage of becoming easier the more nations you lost, because we're focusing resources on the remaining countries. Avatar project becomes harder because you need to give up on missions to focus on holding the project. Yes. That's fair. That's fair. I think the thing that I like about the Avatar project is more that it's active. It's an active defense rather than a passive one. Right now, when I roll the geoscape forward, I am waiting for the aliens to come and hit me. I think it works with the setting tonally. I don't mind it. But as I recall, there was an interview with Jake Solomon, the designer of the Fire Axis XComs. A great man, Jake Solomon. Where he describes taking an early draft of the campaign design of XCOM 1 to Sid Meier, his boss, Sid Meier, the guy, and kind of going over it with him. And Sid Meier says, in response to seeing this kind of campaign system, so you're playing not to lose? And Jake at the time nodded his head and said, well, yeah. Later, after having designed XCOM 1 and shipped it and sent it out, describes, when talking about the design of XCOM 2's campaign, that we wanted to change that, because this is very passive. You're not making a whole lot of...
Have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
No, let him do it, Bradford. It's funny. But you don't make a whole lot of active defensive choices in the base game. Long War gives you some more options, but even those are passive. like, just waiting for, pending requests to come in order to build up these shields. There's some active choices on which countries you rush to get satellites over and defend, but you don't have any control over where the aliens hit or how hard they're able to hit you.
We're monitoring several contacts at the moment.
It's very
We're gonna run a
passive.
diagnostic.
That's
This doesn't
okay.
look like a
It's
legitimate
fine.
target.
It works. But I can appreciate the effort to make it more active, to make you actively going out on the map and doing things to advance your cause, as opposed to sitting back and waiting for the opportunity to advance your cause because the aliens attacked you. Right? It's just kind of, it's a subtle thing. It's minor. The Avatar project has its flaws. Again, I think that are just related to how the game as a whole works and is balanced, and how it kind of fails to meet the tone of guerrilla resistance that we've talked a lot about. By the way, have you watched Smiling Friends? I've watched the first season. I still need to watch the second one. I'm waiting to watch that with Tessa, honestly. Because that was our show that we would watch together. It would have been fun if it was more reversal. The aliens are now the entrenched nations. You're the one attacking them, rather than racing to block the project, racing to reclaim countries, delay the project. Maybe, but I feel like also reclaiming countries would have also been tonally inconsistent. I can understand the idea, but I feel like totally flipping the script is like XCOM. At no point in the game does it make any sense for them to be engaging in a land war in Asia, okay? Let alone a global conflict. That's the realm of something like Terra Invicta. I think with the tone that XCOM 2 wanted, reclaiming whole countries was iffy from the get-go. Now, hitting core infrastructure and breaking up control and bringing just general chaos to these areas, hey, now there's an interesting dialogue to be opened about the, inherently violent, almost authoritarian nature of any guerrilla movements, of any revolution. That's kind of interesting. But XCOM 2 wasn't going to do that. No mainstream title was going to, willingly dive into the reeds, especially when XCOM 2 came out, of the brutal realities of, and the moral complexities of revolutions and all that. Like, nah. Remember, I think the first episode of Season 2 is the best of Season 2? Maybe. I know that it's a show that's gotten a lot of attention as of late, which honestly it really deserves. I'm looking forward to watching Season 2. I'm gonna have to make time for it with her. But I think that I have arranged what I need to arrange. I'm gonna buy some satellites before I forget. I need 2 of them. They're so damn expensive. Oh my god. Don't do it like this. Don't delete the order. Bring them back. This is a principle thing. It probably doesn't matter this much, but you buy them individually in case you have to cancel one. There you go. You buy them individually in case you need to cancel one for the refund for some reason. That should work. That should work. It's fair, but at the same time, that's the question of why make a game if you're scared to say something with, but the answer to that is always money. Yep. And that's not to say that XCOM games haven't tried to say interesting things, it's just... honestly, they've never been philosophical projects, but that's okay. I think that gets a pass from me.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Alright. Alright. Throw the rookies in. Throw the rookies in. And it's a roadway, you're gonna grab a sniper. You're gonna grab a good sniper. Let me make that clear. Do we have another good sniper besides Yuna to send? Tet wants to be a sniper. Look at that aim stat. That's a sniper in the making right there. So Tet's gonna snipe for us. It's a roadway mission. That feels important. And who else do you want to send on this? You want to grab a specialist. You want to start getting people ranked up now. The new goal is to get a bunch of people to corporal. Pretty much any class is going to be good here. Any specialist has room to make this mission an interesting one. Scouts are nice for breaking up Overwatch. You've got an engineer that you've rolled. An infantry could be good because these roadways can get messy. But then again, maybe an assault. Maybe you want an assault for this. I don't know if the squad's quite developed enough to properly support an assault just yet. I'd like to say that they can, but I feel like the assault's going to be limited because they can't just run forward without activating more contact. A gunner for suppression? Maybe. Maybe. Do I have a gunner with a good aim stat that isn't named Van Dorn? Teodoro, maybe? Oh, no, actually, the gunners shouldn't have good aim stat. The good aim stat goes to the Rocketeers. So maybe Lizard wants in.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
Yeah, but this one isn't gonna have a rocket launcher. This one's gonna have a saw. We're gonna bring a saw for mobility to keep up with the squad. Because I don't know that we're gonna have good positions to hold with the LMG on this type of mission. This feels reasonable, but you're gonna take a... you can take a smoke. That's fine. Tet over here. Is pretty miserably slow, actually, but take a medkit and take a scope. No, take a scope. I'll see if I can get the medkit on somebody else. You're just about set up. Take a flash. I'm just gonna get the squad outfitted and then I'm gonna end. I should go make lunch and stuff. But today has been delightful. Thank you all. I've had a really good time. This has been a fun one. Get me an AP. You're doing okay for yourself. Get yourself a carbine. Keep your mobility good. Get you a flash. And what about you, buddy? Tack armor, carbine, HE, medkit, question mark? Let's look it over. 2 HEs, 2 flashes, 2 APs, medkit, smoke, and the sniper gets to bring a scope. That's a squad. That's a squad. I have questions about Tet's mobility, because it sucks, but also, if I do anything to resolve that, Tet is going to be extremely vulnerable. And so I'm not going to make any changes. I'm just going to leave it as is. That should be okay. And snipers don't need mobility. That's the saving grace here. The problem is, 10 mobility honestly really sucks, but snipers don't need mobility. It's just going to be troublesome for trying to rapidly reposition the sniper. It's going to make moving Tet around a little bit awkward, but it's passable. We'll make do. So yeah, folks, this is going to be your squad next time. Yeah, that's them. I point at them. But that's next time. Next time that we have the moderate abduction. I think this will be tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll be getting to this. I have an ambition of streaming the rest of the weekdays this week, so tomorrow, day after that. I think I can. I think my schedule looks like it can support it. I want to stream more. I've hated that I've been away. I've just had to deal with things, deal with being busy, deal with life, but I'm not gone. I'm not leaving. I'm still here. I'm still vibing. I'm still rocking. So, yeah. That's the game. That's me. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle. Oh. Well, I'll talk about that next time. Because it's not gonna be for a little while. But I do have a little bit of a project in the works. AKA, I've paid somebody else to have a project in the works for me. A certain little bit of rat art that I think is gonna help out these XCOM streams quite a bit. You know? A certain little new outfit. But that might not be for a while. So I'll show that off when I've got a little bit more to show. But for now, thank y'all very, very much. It's been my pleasure to entertain you this morning. I hope. Or if not, if you're, I don't know, hate watching me, pop off, I guess. That's fair. You can do that. Yeah, you all have a good night, or a good morning, good whatever time of day it is for you people, I can never tell. And we should be back tomorrow, hopefully with some more XCOM. I'll catch you then. Be safe, make good decisions, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.